Welcome to the Lithuanian National Museum of Art, one of the largest museums in Lithuania. Our museum is an umbrella institution. It has 8 museums, 1 gallery, and 2 centers, Digitization and Conservation Center. Our museum organizes around 50 exhibitions annually in 4 cities in Lithuania. The collections of Lithuanian National Museum of Art have 262,000 exhibits of Western art, Lithuanian art and design, including amber, jewelry, and even a historical collection of clocks and watches in Klaipėda. And now we are in the Vilnius Picture Gallery, one of the oldest institutions in our family. So you see one of the most beautiful neoclassicist interiors in the city of Vilnius, and it houses a collection of the 19th century Lithuanian art. The first department of painting and drawing was established in the University of Vilnius in late 1700s, in 1797. And I'm standing in front of the magnificent paintings of its first professor, František Smuglevič, who was active in Rome for 20 years, then came to Vilnius to establish first department of painting and drawing. The permanent display also features the sensational portrait of repentant Mary Magdalene that became a very famous painting in the 19th century. It was traveling quite a bit in European cities and attracted big crowds of visitors. The Gates of Dawn by Slenzinski became a symbol of hope in the 19th century in the darkness of Tsarist oppression. Along with the permanent display at the Vilnius Picture Gallery, the museum organizes temporary exhibitions. And now we have the important exhibition on the Romanticist movement, which was one of the essential artistic movements in the 19th century Lithuania, providing also the strategy of political resistance and ideological escape from the Tsarist oppression. The Radvila Palace displays the most valuable part of our collection. It is Italian, Dutch, German, French masters of the 17th and 19th centuries. And behind my back you can see Antonio Bellucci's masterpieces. One of the highlights in this display is Salvator Rosa's St. Anthony the Hermit, the pride of this collection. Famous Dutch masters Jan Bokhorst and Adrian van Utrecht depicted the poultry and vegetable shop back in the day. If today eating swan is a crime, back then it was one of the delicacies on the table. A rare item in our collection, Mary Magdalene by Spanish Baroque painter Francisco Jimenez Maza. As all the artists in this display are male, our young curators organized a provocation and intrusion, so to speak, of Lithuanian female video artists and contemporary artists that look quite interesting in combination with these classical masterpieces. In 2020, famous jazz musician Vladimir Tarasov donated his whole collection of Soviet non-official art to the museum, featuring artworks by Ilya Kabakov, himself included as a sound artist here. So this is the unique place where you can see this kind of art. All of those artists rejected the principles of socialist realism. They admired Western art, and you can see Ivan Chuikov's artwork clearly reminding Yellow Submarine. Along with permanent displays, the Radvila Palace Museum of Art organizes temporary exhibitions by foreign authors and Lithuanian ones, like this artist Evaldas Jansas, a famous provocator. The permanent display of the National Gallery of Art features Lithuanian art of the 20th and 21st centuries. Here is the display, one of the displays featuring Lithuanian art of the beginning of the 20th century in the context of political and social developments of the day. One of the main lines of the narrative of this display is modernization of Lithuanian state when it regained independence in 1918. So you can see not just visual arts, not just painting, sculpture, but also animation and other forms of art. The transition into contemporary art after decades of Soviet censorship was very difficult, but also very exciting. And this display tells the story of the contemporary art, the birth and development in the early 90s and after. This is the largest hall of the National Gallery of Art, actually one of the largest art spaces in Lithuania. Now it features our acquisitions from the last 10 years, and the exhibition is called Between the Dawns.